Night. It's always night. Here at the Flashcraft server, the darkness. I am the night. I am Phantom Man. Ow. All right, yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flashcraft. It's Beau here, right in the middle of the Hall of Justice. So, as you recall, last time we basically set up these walls, which, you know, do the job. They're very wall-like. But today we're going to be working on getting kind of the interior plan going. And I've actually, over here, kind of done a little bit of kind of like a sample area, a staging area, a test area, if you will, just to kind of show where my head's at, and also to kind of get a sense of, you know, where the space is. In fact, today may actually be building things with dirt, just to get a sense of like where the space of everything is, and then kind of going back and filling with the actual pieces. Part of the reason is because we are in desperate need of quartz. Quartz is it's not insanely difficult to come by, but you need a ton of it just to make, you know, a few blocks. And on top of that, we are going to need way more than just a few blocks. We're going to need a lot of blocks. Now, as you can see, of course, last time when we put up these walls, we had kind of a smooth quartz, concrete, and the blending of the two. Now I'll be busting out some of the smooth quartz today to put in a couple of windows. And yeah, I think that it'd be kind of cool as well to have like some art, maybe some sort of like, kind of, I don't know, modern type of, you know, minimalist art that'll represent each of the heroes. Here, yellow and blue, I don't believe this actually fits anybody that's on the Justice League. That being said, we will, there's a placeholder, just placeholder. But yeah, no, so we'll have some bookshelves going in between underneath the windows, and then in the in-between area, we will have kind of some different things. I'm thinking kind of like a sitting area right here. And then maybe over here, we might do like more of a coffee shop or kind of a refreshments bar type area. And then over here, who knows what. I messed around actually in my creative world and did a couple of different settings where there were some armor stands. But ultimately, I decided that I loved the look that created, but I think it's going to make a lot more sense once we get to the Batcave, which is a couple of builds down the line. So one way or the other, yeah. So this is also a big problem. I've mentioned this already, but of course I built this thinking that I had figured out how deep the hall needed to be, and then realized after the fact that we needed all this more additional space. And so I'm going to move this back, but how far back? Because I kind of want this hall inside the Hall of Justice. I think I want it to kind of make a U and kind of loop around and go back through. And the idea is that you could, theoretically anyway, you could come out the back side of the portal, and then you'll be in the hall area, in which case you'll need to kind of come around. Or you go out this way, which is the proper, correct way. The other thing, too, is I'm thinking about using this back area as kind of a storage system, like almost like a locker room of sorts. I don't know if that's something that we will need or we won't need, but I do kind of like that idea. Given that this is so close to spawn, this is essentially spawn. I mean, when we spawn in, we're right across from the fountain. This, the Hall of Justice will always be a significant, build. It'll be a significant spot that we'll keep on rebuilding, which is part of the reason why we kind of established our little commerce area, trade shops, which, by the way, look at that. Beall has opened up an end shop. I am no longer the only one with the styling shop area, shops featured here. Beall has created an end shop. Now I'm very curious because he gave me such a hard time for how I priced certain things, specifically the shulker boxes. Oh, what's this? Welcome to the end shop. Your one-stop end shop. That's pretty good. In addition to the wares lining the walls, I also provide the services listed on the following pages. In-city location services, 1 diamond block. I'll locate an in-city and DM you the coordinates. in-city location service plus 3 diamond blocks. I'll locate an in-city with the end ship and DM you the coordinates. End bust, 2 diamond blocks or 3 shulker boxes. I'll accompany you on an end bust and help keep you safe. You get to keep all the shinies you find. In the event of death, I'll collect your items and keep them safe. End bust plus 10 diamond blocks or 1 nether block. I'll locate the end city and the end ship and collect all the loot and bring it directly to you, including an elytra. Interesting. Interesting options. And then shulker box, 1 diamond block per shulker box. That's good. I think we've got a good at the moment. I think that's a good going rate right there. Okay. Back to you. If you've got smooth quartz, you can't really turn it back into a block of quartz. At least I don't think you can. Oh my goodness, we're going to need so much more. But you can kind of see the thing, right? Like there's going to be archways going through. I kind of like the idea that you have almost kind of that, like office, kind of hipster office style where there's just tons of glass. I'm not quite sure what the ceiling is going to be like yet. I also considered possibly doing like glass going all the way through the top as well. Mostly again because our quartz is lacking. These quartz blocks are probably actually going to end up being covered, so I wonder if I could just borrow them. All right, I need to go back to my base and get this obsidian. And probably some dirt of all things. Or better yet, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, hello. Yes, I will get you. Yeah, the amount of quartz we need is just, it's crazy. You know, I just realized this is a great time to introduce you to some new neighbors. Right over here. Okay, now this is a work in progress, of course. But welcome to the neighborhood. Bill, son of Dave, Jeff, Dave, Bill's dad, and Zolomon. Zolomon, by the way, is wearing some Soul Speed boots that he stole from me, and I've decided to imprison him and trade with him. It's the beginning of what will end up being something of a farm, or a trading farm of some sort. Hey, Eobard, you doing good? You holding it down here at the UFO? Who's a good kitty? There you are. You're a good kitty, Eobard. You know, I've never really understood or fully understood the value of those clocks that you can get or make until needing to go back and forth between the nether during the day and night cycle. I should probably get one. Actually, I don't even know if they really work in the nether. I'm assuming they do, because that would seem to be like the most important or most valuable place they would work. All right, back at it. Let's see what we got. First of all, from that brief little time, gathering, just kind of like eyeballing quartz here and there, not doing any kind of like significant mining. We got 48 blocks, and then we're going to use the old Fortune 3 on it and see what we can get. Up we go. Every single time I do this, I look down and I see that little running water, and I keep remembering that I put that there so we could start making some concrete. And I've been trying to, in my creative world, come up with some different methods for not necessarily fully automating, but in some form or fashion, like just what is the most efficient way of making concrete in bedrock? I don't know. So if you know, please tell me. All right, so about a stack and a half. About a stack and a half, which is going to come to exactly, what, like almost a quarter? Yeah. 25 blocks. We need so much quartz, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think I'm just going to turn all this into pillars. All right, so I've got the dirt laid out. You can kind of see what I'm going for here. The idea, again, is just to kind of recreate what the space is going to be like in these areas. Now, one thing I'd like to do as well is get kind of like a couch area right here. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe put a chair right here. I'll see if we do that, though. There's not much room to move. See, this is why we gotta lay it out. Gotta lay it out to play it out. So what if we actually have the hall starting right here? Come out 2 more blocks right here, and that way you've got more space so that you can kind of walk through. Because I like the idea of like there being kind of these little spaces right here, there being the window to look in. And this always was a little jacked up with this kind of going directly into the arch. But my thought was if we put it too much into the arch, that might cause some sort of visual problems. But you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, that doesn't seem to make any sense whatsoever. All right, so I'm not going to do the full recreation just because I don't want to have to move it again, but that way there's actually some space here, which I like. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay. And then we'll have kind of a carpeted area right here. All right, so if that's the case, all right, so let's move this over to the other side and see what that now does for the central area. So that means we're lining up right over here. Yeah, and then you've got kind of the central area pretty good. My thought is we're going to have kind of a carpeted entrance. And I've already kind of messed around with this. I know what I want it to do. I want it to do a JLA and kind of a giant red and yellow carpet when you walk through the doors. And then come out further to what will essentially be a kind of a round meeting table for the Justice League, as well as kind of a fountain with a hologram in the center of the fountain. And then further back, we'll have the portal right here. And again, that'll be, you've got the front side and then you got the back side, and then the back side will be really just kind of a connecting hall between the 2 halls. And then we'll probably end up using this again for like storage space. In fact, I'm probably going to move all of our work stuff to that back area, since it is going to be kind of the storage. If you think about this from the standpoint of like, like a shopping mall or like a, some sort of retail outlet or something like that, then the back area is going to be the storage. That's where all the stuff is when all the nice things they run out of or they need to restock their supply. Yeah, there's just crates back there that you never see. That's what our back hall is going to be. It's going to be great. And I'll probably do some pillars back there as well. Okay, so with that in mind, that means these will need to come up to right here. Boom. And this will go right here. 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 And let's go ahead and just get the idea. Boom, 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 boom. That'll be an opening. Bum, 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 bum. That'll be an opening. And so what does that do? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 archways. And then right here, So obviously this is interesting because we've got the tower over there, but then we've got this little space where it doesn't really matter. What if we had like a garden? You know what I mean? Like a little garden area, maybe some pets, get like a dog or a parrot or something like that. Little I don't know, something. Maybe a vault. Ooh, a vault could be very cool. Where like all the, things they've gotten from various battles or collected from villains, or like a trophy room or something. That could be kind of fun. I might have to mess around with that idea. All right, but okay, so this is now good. We are getting a sense of space. We know what this is going to be, and we now know what the opening area was going to be. And so next up, this back wall. Okay. You know what? It's actually kind of nice that this design is here, because now I can kind of think about where this actually goes on the wall. Oh no. Phantoms. We've got phantoms, don't we? We will shortly. Nope, nope, nope! Ah! Oh, phantoms! No worries. We're just gonna go and look for quartz. That's what we're gonna do. We have no place in the inventory to put it, but that's okay, because we'll figure it out. Another day, another detour to go look for quartz. What was I doing? Okay, yes, putting up pillars and getting a sense of space. Now, alternatively, we could go in the opposite direction, where it's more of like backed into the wall a little bit. So it's more of actually like this. Oops. Well, no, let's see that real quick. No, I think let's do that. Let's do that. We'll keep it more like that. Oh no, that's interesting. So the pillar is actually where the portal is, which means that the portal will actually come out in front of the wall. So that means portal here, which means pillar here, I think. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look at my design while I'm doing this. I'm not gonna ignite it until we know it's right. 3, 4. We could probably move this wall back a little bit. Maybe like just a bit. just a little bit. Maybe indent it back a tad or something. I don't know. Admittedly, there's not a lot of space there, but there doesn't have to be. This is very utilitarian. Oh, hey, look, it's Beall! Hey! What's up, buddy? Oh no, phantoms are about to occur again. Let's see, can I get this done before the phantoms attack? These phantom menaces. No, I hear them. I hear them. Ah! Do you hear the phantom scream? Screaming like it will come get me. Ooh, I'll take that. Ah! Okay, you know what? What if I did this? What if I just hung back in this corner? And then when they came zooming in, I attack them. I am the night. Ah, I was so close. Okay. Well, and there's too many people to try to sleep. I don't know. We could try. I think Beall's in the nether. I don't know where Fox is, but we'll just try it. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, this is a long shot. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna need to get this roof going. Maybe working on the interior is a bad idea until the roof is built. That's maybe a lesson here. Or at least creating a covered area room to sleep in, if nothing else. Just one little safe spot. Come on, Fox. Come on, Beall. Please. Please. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, is it? And there's a creeper. You have failed. Nope. You have failed this server. There we go. Phantom attacks notwithstanding, I think that's pretty good. We've got what is essentially, you know, the new portal, or where the portal will be moved to. Fortunately, I had enough in my inventory that I could just go ahead and build a new portal in its place. Now this will be the 4th time that we have moved the spawn portal. And granted, it's so close, one assumes it's not going to create problems. That being said, you never quite can tell. it's very possible that we light this thing up and it creates all sorts of issues for the nether portals and the nether system that we have going right now. I don't know. Should we test it? Can we test it? I don't even know if I've got a flint and steel. Let's see. Do I? I do. Okay. Yep. Listen, we've done some stuff, right? Like we've got a layout going for what the interior is going to look like. We've got a kind of a sense of space for what the main area is going to be. We've built the new nether portal. We've died or gotten attacked by phantoms several times. Got tons of quartz. I think the best way to end this thing is to figure out whether or not the portal is going to actually work. Whew, terrifying. All right, let's see. Hopefully nobody was trying to use it right then. What if there was something like that? You know, like where if you're trying to be teleported in the portal, the exact moment that somebody breaks the portal on the other side, like what would end up happening? All right, here we go. All right, it worked. Okay. Good. All right, so this worked on this side. Whew. Okay, how about the other side? All right, yes. Okay. Nothing to do now but clear that bad boy out and then, yeah, be able to begin gathering a lot of quartz and finishing up the inside hall so that we can really work on the central table area where the Justice League will sit. And who is the Justice League? You know who the Justice League is. It's us. It's the Flashcrafters. It's where the Flashcrafters will sit. It'll be our meeting hall, our meeting space right here in the Hall of Justice. What could make better sense than that? I'll need to update the jobs board because right now, what I tell people to do, quartz blocks on the front of the wall need to be replaced with blah. Yeah, so that is a good job for everybody to be working on. But I think the next job for everybody to work on is to extend this roof. So the Flashcrafters can focus on extending the roof. I can focus on getting the interior built in. And that way I could do so at night, which I can't right now, as you can see, because I'm constantly being attacked. Take out all my frustration on you. There you go. All right, that's going to do it for us for this week's Flashcraft. Yeah. Attack of the Phantoms. Attack of the Phantom Menace. That's really what this was. That's probably what this episode will be called. Until next time, everybody. Bye!